Okay, I'm sorry, guys. The stream got cut because this thing that I'm using for my I'm going to try this again so it actually works. So sorry that the stream stopped, but I'm going to try. Okay, it's still recording. Okay. Good idea.
And now for a message from Bethesda.
Hey Nintendo fans, Pete Hines from Bethesda. On behalf of everyone at id Software, I'm excited to announce something really cool that we have coming to Nintendo Switch later this year. I'm sure many of you have fond memories of spending countless hours playing your favorite games on Nintendo 64. Well, this year is the 25th anniversary of Doom, one of the most popular first-person shooter franchises
I heard
ever.
him say N64.
And to celebrate,
I mean,
we're re-releasing
N64
one of our
classic.
favorite games, Doom 64.
Oh.
For the first time since its original release in
Well, it's
1997,
kind of
Doom 64
it's good.
will be
It's
officially
good. It's just
available
because,
on
like,
a Nintendo console.
when I
Relive
heard
your
Nintendo
crusade
Switch, I was like,
against the demons in more
N64
than 30
classic?
action-packed levels.
Nani?
Or if you're a newcomer, experience the retro first-person shooter that helped make Doom one of the most popular shooter franchises in history. Doom 64 will release on Nintendo Switch on November 22nd this year.
Okay, we got.
Introducing a brand new IP from developer Hi-Rez Studios, Rogue Company. To most of the world, Rogue Company is a rumor at best, but its operatives are the real deal. And as one of these elite specialists, you'll face challenges which will require your specialized abilities and tools to combat the infamous organization Jackal. Play against friends or match up with a similarly skilled team online in a
big
variety of
explosions.
objective-based game modes. Whether you wield guns, gadgets, or
Spooky.
melee weapons, your playstyle will
spooky.
depend on your choice of mercenary, which can be fully customized. There will be plenty of modes, maps, weapons, skins, in-game events, and more. When Rogue Company sneaks up on Nintendo Switch in 2020.
Alright.
How's it going? Next, the new titles in the
Sorry
core
about that
Pokemon
loud noise,
RPG
guys.
series, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield.
Oh,
We have more
the
information to
Pokemon.
share that
The
will shed new
Pokemon
light
games.
on this next Pokemon adventure. Please take a look.
I know about this. Pokemon Shield and Sword.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield take place in the Galar region,
yeah.
a scenic land where people and Pokemon work together toward a prosperous future. Among them, you'll encounter new Pokemon and meet new people throughout your adventure. Today, we'll cover 4 features you can look forward to.
Alright.
First, customizing your look.
Oh, this is
Once again,
this is new.
the latest entry
This
in the
is new.
series
Ooh,
lets
this
you
is gonna
pick
look
your
great.
outfit.
Oh,
This
this
time,
looks
it's
so
not
cool.
just tops and bottoms, but a wide variety, including outerwear and gloves. Plus, you can change your hairstyle,
Oh, that's so good. Oh,
put on a little makeup. There's a lot more to becoming a champion than simply honing your battle
so
skills.
good.
You've got to look the part too, don't you think? Second,
and also I'm gonna
Pokemon
turn
Camp.
this volume
During
down
your journey
because
through
I'm
the
using
Galar
another
region,
phone
you can
to
camp
look at my
anytime at
for
Pokemon
the
Camp.
chat.
While you're there, you can play with your Pokemon.
Oh,
And
it's
as
like
you get to know them better, they'll
it's
also
like that thing.
improve in
What was it
battle.
called? Oh, I forgot what it was called. I remember
Additionally,
it.
in the wild
Or
area,
you would feed the
you can
Pokemon
visit other
like
players'
the little
camps too.
treats. Oh,
Feel free to bring
I didn't
along
have
one
the
of your
game, but I
Pokemon and hang out
did
with up
watch
to
the
3
videos
other
and it
players
looked
at the camp.
so cute.
We definitely recommend interacting with another player's Pokemon.
Oh, you get to
Third, curry on rice.
what?
Pokemon Camp is also a great place to cook up a dish that is very popular in the
What?
Galar region.
Oh.
Curry on rice. How your curry
we got-
turns out and what type it is
Okay,
ultimately
okay.
depends on which berries and other ingredients you use.
All right.
Not to mention the heart you put into it.
Oh.
There are more than 100 types, and each one you cook up will be registered in your curry decks. The goal? To
What?
master the art of curry.
Why?
Huh?
What's that Pokemon doing here?
Oh,
And 4,
New
we'll
Pokemon!
introduce some new Pokemon discovered in the Galar region. First is Poltegeist.
Poltegeist.
Normally, it makes a home for itself by hiding amongst tableware at hotels and restaurants. Its body is made of tea, complete with its own aroma and flavor. It may even allow a trusting trainer to taste its tea. This ghost-type Pokemon also has a special ability called Weak Armor. Next, another new Pokemon called Cramorant.
I like this one. It looks
This
so
flying
derpy.
and water-type Pokemon has one huge appetite. It will swallow anything it can fit in its mouth. When it uses Surf or Dive during battle, watch as it rises from the water, along with the catch in its mouth. If it takes damage in this state, it'll retaliate by spitting out its catch at the attacker. This is Cramorant's exclusive new ability.
Just died from
Gulp
a
Missile.
fish. Yes.
And that's all we have to share with you today. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield will launch on Nintendo Switch November 15th.
What is?
Well, how about that? There are still 2 more months until the game releases. Please look
2 more
forward to
months.
the day you can
Oh,
start
yeah.
your new adventure
Oh,
in the
yeah.
Galar region.
I'll try to get
So,
either
it's been about a
Sword
year
or
since we
Shield,
began
probably
offering
Shield,
Nintendo
because
Switch Online memberships.
Because I am always about defense.
With
because
Nintendo
I
Switch
suck.
Online, we're providing a variety of games and fun features.
Yeah, amazing.
And now,
Wait.
we're looking to add in an additional library of games.
Oh my god! Yes!
Called
I knew
Super
it!
Nintendo
I knew
Entertainment
it!
System,
Oh
Nintendo
my
Switch
god!
Online.
Yes!
With this,
SNES games! Oh my god! SNES games! Yes!
there are some you may not expect, like Stunt Race FX, which will be available to play on another system for the first time.
Oh my gosh! Oh my
You can
god!
face off and
Oh my
team up
God.
in local multiplayer by
Yes!
passing a Joy-Con
I know
controller to
it.
a friend, or even play together online.
Yes! Online! Oh wait, that's
And
already
the
a thing.
rewind function will be available from
Oh,
launch.
this is amazing! Thank you, Nintendo!
Here are the first games we plan to release.
Thank you!
All 20 of the games you see on screen will launch tomorrow.
It's tomorrow!
Of course, we will
my
eventually
God.
add more to the lineup.
Oh my god!
This offer is exclusively available to Nintendo Switch Online members.
I
so
know
please
that!
enjoy them
I had
at
the
no additional
NES one, and
charge.
now I can
You
finally...
noticed this, did you?
I
Recapture the
expected
original
that. I
feel of these
expected that
games,
to come
we
out
will be
with it.
releasing a Super Nintendo
I know.
Entertainment System
I
Nintendo
know.
Switch Online exclusive controller as a special
Yeah,
offer.
I know.
To charge it, you can use a
know.
USB cable, just like
Oh!
the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. This
Oh,
Super
so you
NES
don't
style
do it on the
controller
sides
will
like
be
the
available
NES
for
one, so it won't
purchase
look stupid.
exclusively for
Oh,
Nintendo
that's
Switch
so
Online
cool.
members. Visit the Nintendo website for the latest information on its release.
This...
Wouldn't it be nice
Oh
to play
my
those
God.
games again with one of these controllers?
Oh my god!
Well, let's move on to
Thank
some
you.
more Nintendo Switch
Thank
headlines.
you! Thank you, Bowser! Thank you, Doug!
Sure, you know Tetris, but can you
Tetris
survive
99?
this? Nintendo Switch
Ooh,
Online
survival
members, a
mode?
large-scale puzzle battle game.
It said
Tetris
survival
99
mode.
is getting a free
That
update.
must mean something.
Tetris 99 Invictus
Sorry.
is here, and not for the
I'm
faint
sorry.
of heart. You can't even play it until you achieve Tetris Maximus status.
Oh.
Can you survive against the best of the best? Well,
Oh.
good luck. We're also adding in daily missions for some added challenges.
Daily missions?
By
Okay.
clearing these missions, you can acquire tickets and exchange them for a variety of custom themes.
Mario.
Sweet! To
Zelda?
showcase your accomplishments, we're tossing in a vast array of new player
Player
icons, too. Beyond that, the second wave of paid
It looks like
DLC is here
Minecraft.
as well. In two-player share battle mode, pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend for two-player game against each other
Music.
and the CPU, and get together with friends to battle via local wireless on your Nintendo Switch systems in local arena mode.
Arena?
The version 2.0 update for Tetris 99 will be available tomorrow. A packaged version, including the game, DLC, and a Nintendo Switch Online 12-month individual membership will be available September 6th. Mario
Oh
and Sonic
yeah,
are ready
oh
to kick
yeah,
it old school in
Mario
Tokyo.
and Sonic at the Olympic Games
Mario and Sonic at the
2019,
Olympic Games has become
baby.
a tradition of its own. This time,
They have
there are
feet?
more than 20 events.
Nani?
including the 100
I just saw Luigi's feet.
football,
finally we get to see
rugby sevens,
Mario's
sport
feet.
climbing, badminton,
That's what it looks like.
gymnastics,
Oh, look
surfing,
at that.
And you know what? There's more where that came
That's
from.
nice feet. Nice feet.
Check out these 10 retro style events.
Looks
Each one
so
rocking some
cool.
sweet 2D style graphics.
I was like, what? When I saw the 8-bit
They're all
styles
new,
in the
all retro,
in the
and
thing.
very refreshing to play.
1984. It's
On top
says
of that,
no
there are new
1964.
unlockable characters, and a story mode in which Mario, Sonic, Bowser, and Dr. Eggman must
Story
escape
mode?
from a game
Story
based on the
mode?
Olympic Games Tokyo
What?
1964.
What?
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 will go for the
2020?
gold November
I thought it
5th.
was 2019. Tokyo 2020. Okay.
The next Damon X Machina demo will be here sooner than you think.
Oh.
Ahead of the full game's release next
like-
week, the free demo version, Damon X Machina Prologue Demo, will be available for download later today. In this prologue, you'll man your mech through the beginning of the game. And all of your progress can
Rock
carry over to the
music
full game.
thing.
If you've never played a mech action game and you're wondering what they're all about, this is the perfect time to take one for a test drive. A key feature of this demo is the co-op mode for up to 4 players, and we're happy to report that it can be played via local wireless.
Okay.
So, gather your friends and make the bosses feel like the
So
little
we
guys.
can actually
The
have
full
a.
game will also support
so-
online play.
I didn't even
Be ready
say
by
this. The
customizing your mech
DLC,
and
the
honing
new
your skills
DLC
on
to
missions.
Super Smash
What
Bros.
hides beneath
This
your
could
mech's
be
armor?
another
A god
chance of getting Waluigi in. This
Damon X
could be
Machina
another
will be ready for
chance.
action
And also,
September
just so
13th.
the Earth exploded, it wasn't flat.
The Star Wars classic So Fun
I
is
said
back for
Star
more.
Wars on the other part
Kyle
of the screen
Katarn,
that got
Agents
cut
of
off.
The New Republic is our only hope to stop a rogue Jedi.
Oh,
Get your lightsaber at the ready.
okay.
Blaster
So we
in
got
hand.
new Star Wars
Prepare to
game.
wield the full power of the Force. Courtesy of Aspire, the full single-player experience of Star Wars Jedi Knight 2
Okay,
Jedi Outcast is
okay.
coming to Nintendo Switch
September
24th.
24th.
We've got new details on some upcoming games.
Oh, ooh,
Here's where my journey begins.
You are Geralt of Rivia,
Why?
mercenary monster slayer. Your current contract? Tracking down a living weapon known as the Child of Prophecy. You'll have a whole world to explore, at home and on the go. And The
Okay.
Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition comes to Nintendo Switch on October 15th. And all downloadable content and story expansions are along for the ride. Become the most feared pirate in the Caribbean in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Then transform into the ultimate assassin hunter in Assassin's Creed Rogue. That's 2 action-packed games for one great value. With all
Oh,
past
Assassin's
DLC
Creed.
And new features like touch control and motion aiming, coming exclusively to Nintendo Switch in Assassin's Creed The Rebel Collection. Battle for survival at the edge of a savage frontier in the online free-to-play action RPG Dauntless. Whether you're a veteran looking to take your Slayer on the go, or
looks
looking
great.
ready to forge
I'm
your
just-
legacy,
I'm just
you'll hone your
waiting.
skills,
We
craft
need
and
Job
customize
Simulator on
hundreds of
Twitch.
gear options, and team
Everyone,
up with other
in the
Slayers to
comments
take
that
on
are watching this
boss-sized
after the stream,
behemoths. As you can see, the folks at
Hashtag
Phoenix Labs are
Job
adding loads of new
Simulator for
content in
Switch
anticipation of
in the
game's launch on
comments.
Nintendo Switch, and there's plenty more on the horizon. Open your calendar. More games are on the way.
More. Let's see what we got. A farm line. What? Obviously. Yeah, get out of here. No one likes you. Okay, we got this. Can you crash them? That's probably the only reason I probably could think of. I knew it was Farming Simulator. I'm like, why? Why Farming Simulator? Why? Okay, we got the Switch Lite. Why? Seriously, why did they make the same for Hey
How's
there
everything
again.
going?
Great.
Next up, Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Ooh,
We revealed
new
many
updates
details about the
on
game
Animal
back in
Crossing New
June,
Horizons.
So we prepared
Yes,
a video
yes,
covering
yes,
what
yes,
was
yes, yes,
announced.
yes, yes, yes,
Let's
yes,
see,
yes.
shall we?
Oh, hey, Tom Nook. Hi. I know what your name is. Fun little promotional video. It's called Welcome to Island Life. Ooh, it's starting. Show me now.
Thank you for choosing the Deserted Island Getaway Package. A laid-back, relaxing time in a haven of nature awaits. For you and the other
hey,
folks
go
participating in the Getaway Package, the time's
Actually,
come to
pretty.
get into the groove of Deserted Island life. It may be a deserted island, but the Resident Services building at its center is here to support your needs, so there's nothing to worry about. For starters, we'll provide you with a tent. Please select the spot where you'd like it set up. Oh, and there's something else. We'd like to offer you an original Nook Inc. Nook phone.
I saw
It
that in
comes
the trailer.
pre-installed
You
with
know
a
when
variety
the
of
bill.
apps for all your deserted island needs, including recipes for crafting tools and furniture.
Tools, furniture, you know, all that
Let's
stuff.
start by crafting an axe. We're going to need some
Yeah.
materials, like branches
Branches
and stones.
and stone.
Then we'll head to Resident Services and use the workbench.
And craft a flimsy axe.
Nicely done.
I made a flimsy axe.
You can use the tools you craft to acquire new
Chop
materials,
sound,
like
chop
this.
sound Again.
And with those,
Yep.
you can craft more items.
Shovel, campfire, logs.
Feel
all those
free
things,
to place
you know?
furniture inside
Seashell, I saw that.
or outside.
Nice.
You can fine-tune the arrangement so that the decor
you can
expresses
push
your
it.
style.
Pull it.
And you
That's
can
cool.
fully enjoy the deserted island life. Let's head back to Resident Services. Here we sell tools and furniture. We also buy your unwanted items, including any weeds you remove, as part of our island cleanup plan. In addition to the usual in-game currency, bells, you can also earn
I know
Nook
what
miles
those are.
through the Nook Mileage program.
Oh,
You
it's
can
like a.
exchange your miles for special
Oh.
items and recipes. You'll earn miles through a host of
Nice.
activities on the island, so be sure to take advantage of this program.
Okay.
There are many ways to experience the joys of life on a deserted island. Go fishing,
Up fishing, yeah.
catch some bugs,
Catch bugs.
tend to
Yeah,
flowers,
plants.
and pick them to make a garland.
Pick Oh, looks nice.
Thanks to crafting, even weeds have their uses.
Oh, these are all in the other games.
A vaulting pole makes it easy to quickly cross a river.
Yeah, yeah.
A nutritious snack will help you shovel up a tree in no time. Plant it somewhere else
What?
to change things up in that corner of the island.
Yeah, this is totally realistic, guys. I know what
The scenery changes with the time and weather.
In real life, I know.
There will
I
be
know.
sunshine, cloudy days, rainfall,
How do it can
and
tell
enough
the
wind
weather?
to shake the trees. Depending on the time of day and the season, you'll encounter different creatures to catch too.
Nice. Oh. Oh.
Sociable types who live together on the same
call
island
people?
can play
You can call
simultaneously,
people.
up to 4 players at a time
You
on
can
one
call
system.
actual people. I thought
We
they meant
hope you
like the
enjoy
animals.
living
Like I was like,
together
oh,
and working
alright.
together
Then I
in the
heard,
same
and
space.
then I saw the players. I was like,
With a local
what?
wireless or internet connection, you can travel to another
8 players,
island
yeah.
for a total
Oh,
of 8
hi,
players
hi,
in one
Smash
visit.
Villager.
The whole scene feels meant to be. Why not snap a photo with everyone and make it a lasting memory?
Oh, this is so cool.
How's Deserted Island life looking? What we've shown you here today is truly just the beginning. There's so much more waiting to be discovered.
You can find
so
fossils?
many activities, animals
So
to
this
encounter,
is Minecraft high
and more
quality edition,
calling
basically.
to you from the island. We
But
can't
there's
wait
more
for you to
things.
experience the Nook Inc. Deserted Island Getaway Package.
Oh my gosh. And this thing is so long. This thing is amazing. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to wait until next year. Hey there again.
So, how'd it look?
Great.
There's still a bit more time until the game launches, so please stay tuned. Alright, the next game will be our last announcement of the day. Please give it a look.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is gonna be a big one since it's at the end. What? What? What the heck is this? Why is this here? Okay.
Do you wish to change it? Huh? The future.
Oh! This is the game that Cloud is in! Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Oh, that's so cool! Okay, so we got the, I see Cloud. No, maybe that's not Cloud. I don't know. 2020. Yeah. Amazing.
Monolith Soft's Xenoblade Chronicles, which originally released in 2012 on the Wii system, is destined to be reborn on Nintendo Switch as Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. The game is planned for release in 2020. Please look forward to more announcements in the future. That's it for today. Thank you for watching.
Okay, here's the demonstration. Oh, that was... Thank you, Nintendo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sakurai. Here's the... here's the introduction. I've
Hello
no idea
everyone,
why, but I'm gonna watch
I'm Masahiro Sakurai, director of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. In our last showcase, I talked a little bit about
Special.
Hero. Today, I'd like to show you all how to use Banjo and Kazooie.
Oh, here we can see his moves. Yes.
You may
Here
feel
we
like
go.
some time has passed since our Hero showcase, but we're actually recording this only 2 days after that broadcast.
2 days.
We sure are busy, even if I say so myself. Now that today's Nintendo Direct is over, please let me take just a little bit more of your time. You may remember in the Hero Showcase, I was playing by myself, using 2 controllers, like this. With Hero, if you cast spells using command selection, any opposing heroes will block those attacks automatically using their shields. So in the background, I was actually using the second controller to make the hero look away or do moves so my attacks would connect. Today I have my controllers set up side by side, but back in the GameCube days, I lined them up vertically, like this. Try doing this with the Nintendo Switch Pro controllers, however, and you'll end up accidentally pressing the L and R buttons. So even though it's a bit of a pain, I do it like this now. This time around, I'll also be doing my best to control 2 fighters at once, kind of like Banjo and Kazooie, 2 characters acting as one. Alright, let's get started.
Okay.
So, what is Banjo-Kazooie?
I know.
Well, in terms of genre, it's similar to Super Mario 64, and it was first released on Nintendo 64 back in 1998.
Yeah. I
The
know.
character Banjo made his first appearance a year earlier in a game called Diddy Kong Racing. After that, Banjo-Kazooie was released, and then Banjo-Tooie. 2 titles were then released for Game Boy Advance, although they never came to Japan. And then there's Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which was released on Xbox 360. As some of you may know, the Banjo-Kazooie IP now belongs to Microsoft.
Yeah, I know that.
Technically, they're a rival platform holder. Even so, they were happy for Banjo and Kazooie to join the Super Smash Bros. Series. For that, I'm extremely grateful. Rare also welcomed us with open arms. So, if you want to play Banjo-Kazooie today, you can do so on Xbox. I know this is a Nintendo broadcast, but please, give the game a try on Xbox. Now let's talk about the music. The Banjo-Kazooie series music has a country feel to it. If we were to include this music in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as is, it wouldn't really match the atmosphere of battle, so we put a lot of effort into arranging the music for the game. We'd like to play for you several of these arrangements during the showcase. Up here, yes, here, you'll see the track names. Okay, let's take a look at the fighter.
Okay. Let's see how the announcer is going to say it. As a part of Challenge Type 3, Banjo-Kazooie.
So this is Banjo and Kazooie in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's Kazooie. We're using a special ROM today, so the camera is a bit different from the production version. We've included lots of actions Banjo and Kazooie use in their original game.
Okay, let's see them.
For example, the Talon Trot here is used for their dash. And their jumps are based on abilities like Flap Flip and Feathery Flap. Their neutral attack is called Claw Swipe. This ability looks similar to this in the original game, but we've built upon the original motion so it better fits the action of our game. Their flurry attack is a rat-a-tat-rap. Their dash attack is a forward roll, which is something Donkey Kong uses as well. This move is a pretty useful one.
Makes sense because, you know.
Their down tilt is Beak Barge. Their up smash is Bill Drill. It looks a bit different from their original games, but the animation reflects the fact that it's a consecutive attack. In Japanese, their side smash is called Harisen Kazooie. Harisen is a word that only exists in Japanese, so I was curious what this move would be called in the West. In English, it's called Regal Bash. I think Regal is the type of bird Kazooie is, so this basically means bird bash, which is pretty accurate. Their neutral air is Wing Whack. Their back air is an air rat-a-tat-rat, which hits 3 times. Their down air is Beak Buster, which they use to down stab as they drop.
Steppy step, step, step.
As you can see, even their regular attacks are based on attacks from their original game.
Alright.
The down and up taunts were something that existed in the Banjo-Kazooie series too. The up taunt is based on an animation from Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, where Banjo sometimes stretches. Now I'd like to go over their special moves. First, their neutral special is egg firing.
Okay.
It's pretty much their go-to move. The eggs bounce, and by holding down the button when launching the eggs, you'll do the attack you see here, Breagle Blaster.
Alright.
Breagle Blaster is based on this part in Banjo-Tooie where the screen mimics an FPS. You can hold the button for auto fire, but as you do, the power of the eggs will gradually decrease, so you'll need to be careful. You can cancel it by crouching or pressing the shield button. Next, their side special is Wonder Wing.
Oh, hey there.
As in the original game, it's an invincible
This is just the end of the video. I don't know why I'm saying anything. The Wonder Wing. Oh, you mean the golden
It's
wing.
fairly powerful
You mean the golden
and will
feathers.
basically win against any other attack.
And I have the golden feathers.
However, you can see some feathers above Banjo's head. There are 5 of them in total, and I just used up all of them. After using them up, you won't be able to use the attack again until you lose a stock. Since the remaining uses of Wonder Wing only appear above their heads once activated, you'll really need to make sure you hammer the number of uses into your head. You can use it as a recovery option. And since it's likely to trump counterattacks, it doesn't have many disadvantages, but it does have a weak point. If it's blocked with a shield, for instance, you'll be wide open to attack. In addition, you can be grabbed during this move. At any rate, keep track of how many Wonder Wing uses you have left. And when fighting against Banjo and Kazooie, make sure to take action
we got that
against this attack.
jump, double
and
jump
remember to keep an eye on
I
it.
got that little
It's
jump
important to
pad.
keep this in mind. Next is their up special, Shock Spring Jump.
Oh,
This
yeah,
move
that.
utilizes the Shock Spring pad from their original game. There are a few things to note. First, you can hit your opponents with the Shock Spring pad. It can be used to recover, and it's throwable too. Also, it's pretty different from other up specials that carry the fighter upward in that you're still able to jump in midair after using it, meaning you can jump twice in a row. So if you're falling, you can use it like this, jump and then dodge, increasing your ability to recover.
Nice.
By the way, the height of a Shock Spring jump will change depending on how long you hold the button down. Note the slight difference in height. Next, for their down special, Rear Egg, they'll fire a grenade out of his backpack. It's a grenade egg. This is a slightly odd projectile in that it can only be launched behind the fighter. And because the grenade egg is football shaped, its bouncy trajectory can be unpredictable. After a certain time, it will explode. I think it will be a useful tool for keeping opponents in check. It's treated like an item, so you can pick it up and throw it.
Oh.
Your opponents can also throw it back at you. But its detonation sequence is relatively short. So both you and your opponents will need to make sure you throw it quickly, or it will explode while you're still holding it.
I saw it.
I guess there are a lot of different ways to use this ability. Lastly, their final smash is the Mighty Ginjinator.
The Mighty Ginjinator.
The Mighty Ginjinator is what delivered the final blow to Gruntilda in their original game. This move will send your opponents
There
flying.
they go. He dead. Up and Spiral Mountain.
This stage is called Kurukuruyama in Japan, but in the West it's called Spiral Mountain. As you can see, it's a mountain where the bottom portion is a spiral shape. A rotation icon will appear, and the stage will spin. This is quite unusual, even for the Super Smash Bros. Series. It's truly unique. Anything on the stage, items or otherwise, will also move. As the stage turns, the shape of Spiral Mountain will also transform, meaning your recovery points will also change. Platforms like this will appear from time to time. A bridge will also appear when Gruntilda's lair is visible.
There's Bugs. Wonder if any other
Now that we've
characters
covered
show up.
both the fighter and the stage, let's go ahead and jump into some actual battles.
Like Tootie. Imagine if we see Tootie.
This time, I'll be taking on not just one, but two fighters in a team battle. Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong versus Banjo and Kazooie. Hang on, so there are actually two on my side too? So I should be fine, right? Probably not. In fact, definitely not. Looks like I'm gonna get beaten up pretty bad if I just stand around, so I'll play carefully. I should probably keep them in check.
Okay.
Your eggs, which can be fired forward or backward, are useful at times like this, and thanks to Kazooie, Banjo and Kazooie can use moves with a relatively wide range of attack. We'll make good use of these as we take them on. Note we're playing with items on. I think we're doing pretty good so far.
Well, and
I
there's
have two
his
opponents,
battle
and
icon.
since
You can
items
see
are
it in the
on,
corner
they'll
right
have
there.
twice as many opportunities
Where
to
his
pick up
icon
items.
is, you can see his
And since the final smash
his
meter
little
is on,
thing.
the opponent can use it twice. I'm at quite a disadvantage, but I'm going to try my hardest. I can use Wonder Wing 2 more times. Oops, I guess I should be explaining all their moves, huh? Auto fire, auto fire. Ooh, ouch. Oh, the final smash meter's filled up. You can have that. Now. And nice.
Yeah. And there he goes.
Now that there's one less opponent, this should be easier.
Computer player defeated.
I do want to use a final smash, but it might be a bit tough. Oh, that's good.
Nice, and there he goes.
And final smash.
Goodbye, Diddy Kong.
I forced him out, so I win.
Alright, let's see.
Banjo picks up the Jiggy from the original game. Gah-huh. That's a wrap.
Alright, yeah. Oh, cameos. Ooh.
I'd also like to talk about some of the cameos that liven up the stage. First, we have the witch
Yeah,
Gruntilda.
Gruntilda.
In Banjo-Kazooie,
else
this
we
poor
got?
soul gets sealed underground by a boulder.
And
Anyway, she's very cruel, and you can hear all about her from her sister, Gruntilda.
alright.
This is Bottles, a mole, and another poor soul. His fate is sealed in the beginning of Banjo-Tooie.
Oh.
He's a friend of Banjo and Kazooie. Next is Mumbo Jumbo.
Yeah.
This poor soul had all of his Mumbo tokens stolen by Gruntilda. He helps you out in many ways throughout the game.
And he can disappear.
And we have Tootie.
I knew it!
Can you
Tootie!
spot her? She's running at the bottom.
Oh, I see her.
She's tiny and you can barely even make her out. But by zooming in, you can see all the detail,
Oh!
even at her size. You could probably make an action game just using this. She's raising havoc on the vegetable patch for some reason. And after that, she strikes an enigmatic taunt. Now she's heading back home. She looks all calm when you look at her this way, but this soul is actually the saddest of all the souls. You'd understand how miserable she really is if you saw the game over scene in Banjo-Kazooie. Oh, maybe she's not going home? And here come the Jinjos.
Oh, the Jinjos.
We saw some of these a short while ago when the mighty Jinjonator appeared.
Yeah, I know.
They come in many different colors and were hidden throughout the world by Gruntilda
Yeah, I
in the
know
original
that.
game. So you could say they're also sad souls.
Yeah.
And now we see something floating around in the background.
Yeah, I see that.
These are our basic enemy characters called Buzz Bombs, but since they can float around,
Yeah, I know.
they're lucky enough to have made the cut in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Alright.
This is what they look like close up. It's basically a dragonfly, right?